Alright guys, today we are going to be starting some Dahlia seeds. I know I showed a lot of restraint waiting this long to start them. But you will see they don't take long to sprout and it escalates quickly, so you got to make sure you have enough room for them to grow inside. That's why I decided not to start them that early this year. But very simple supplies. If you need some sort of plastic containers, I just have an assortment of old Tupperware, takeout containers, random plastic containers, then paper towels, some water, and then I'm gonna label these, but mostly because I'm curious. Most of the seeds are ones I collected from my garden last year, so I want to make sure I label those. And I did buy some, so I want to compare seeds that I grew myself versus seeds that I bought. So that's it. I'm going to label. And then, so let's start right here. So I have some seeds. Actually, I have a lot of seeds left over from 2024. So we're going to start those too, because I'm interested what the germination will be versus this year, last year. Okay. So basic, pretty simple setup. I take fold up paper towel and we get it moist. These are new paper towels. They don't look quite as sturdy. And then give it a little wring out. So it's just damp but not dripping, you know. And I am going to lay that in the container like so. So I have enough to like scrape over the top. I bought these little seed bags to store seeds in. They're not resealable, but they definitely have a good seal on them to begin with. Should get some resealable ones. So let's see what we got in here. Let's see. Gorgeous, gorgeous seeds. So we're gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna sprinkle them a little. Might be too many for in here. It's probably too many actually. I try to spread them out. When they clump together, sometimes you'll get a little bit of mold just from them holding moisture on each other. But that's probably too many, so don't do that many. But I'm gonna do that many. And then I just cover them with the wet paper towel. And I put the lid on. And then these are gonna go inside someplace warm, which the whole house is warm. And they don't have to be in sunlight or anything fancy like that. I just, you know, they just need warmth and moisture and they will start to sprout. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of these bad boys. Hidden Well Garden. I've gotten tubers from Hidden Well Garden before, and hopefully this focuses, I don't know. And their tubers were really nice, so and they have affordable prices, so they're definitely one I like to purchase from. And this is the last container I have, so I might have to do, wait, I should probably do not all of these at the exact same time. So this will be my first wave of Dahlia Seeds starting. We will be brief now. We're not gonna overwhelm ourselves. Okay, so there's actually a lot of seeds still left in here, and I have other seeds as well. I got some from Rancho Villa. I have not purchased them from them before, so we'll see how I like these. And then I got some free seeds. I think these are from last year. I want to say they're from Idlewild Blooms. I'm fairly certain, but I'm not. I know I did get seeds from them before. All right, well, we're gonna make sure we put a label on this one too. A little extra juice. And these are from Hidden Well. Oh, this tape is not sticking at all, so that's good. These are the formal decorative pack. I have, they sell theirs from specific forms that were collected. So I got a formal decorative mix and then a ball mix. So that's it. I'm gonna take these guys inside and get them warm, get them cooking. Okay, so we are going to take some cuttings. I have been doing this for weeks now. I tried to film it a couple times and apparently I just failed. So we're gonna try again to take a cutting. Well, the cuttings haven't failed. Let me be specific. The cuttings have not failed. Me filming was the failure. So here I have Levi's Confessor that I have taken a couple cuttings, and I'm going to show you this one. So this one I started in a Root Riot cube, and this one's about 2 weeks old, but I wanted to show you guys kind of the root development on. Now this one is obviously ready to pot up. I just have not gotten around to it. So from what we're doing today, about 2 weeks to get to this point. Okay, I gotta put him back in. Don't want to hurt his little rooties. Future tubers, you know. All right, so let me show you. This is one tray of cuttings I have. I have another tray in the house that this one I did Root Riot cubes. The other tray is I did in a mixture of vermiculite and potting soil, and so I just wanted to compare the two. The Root Riot cubes are very user-friendly, beginner-friendly. You know, they're pretty foolproof. They obviously, there's a cost to them, but my least favorite thing about them is that they don't break down. So when you pull your tubers up in the fall and you're trying to find eyes to divide the tubers, you're gonna find chunks of this basically foam just stuck in there, and it's a pain to get out. But other than that, they I like them a lot. So just decide what headache you want to deal with, I guess. What I did last year, okay, so this is my 3rd or 4th year using them, and last year what I decided to do is when I went to pot them up, I peeled as much of the foam block away from the roots that had developed as I could without injuring it. So That's also an option. So, all right, let's see if we can get a good picture of this. So, let's see, I'm gonna go. So you can see where I have taken multiple cuttings from this plant, and then on each area where a cutting was taken, new growth is popping up around. So when you're going to take a cutting, what you want to look for is these nodes here, because these little intersections that, you know, nodes, those are where roots are going to be able to form. You're not going to have roots form along the stem. It's going to originate from these nodes. So you want to have at least one set that you'll be able to bury. This is a pretty large sprout. I usually take them a little bit earlier than this. And you could do one of two things. You could do a pull, which is you take it and you wiggle and wiggle and wiggle until it pops off. Or we can do a true cutting with our little razor blade, which I might be rusting these razor blades a little bit because I keep sanitizing them. All right, we're gonna try this one. All right, so what you want to do is you want to make sure you're leaving about an eighth of an inch of the growth point on the stem, because from that, if you removed it completely, it would not be able to put on any new growth. Okay, so you want to make sure you're leaving about an eighth of an inch. This one, I am going to give it more than that because I have enough growth above it. So I'm just gonna go through like this, pop that bad boy off. Okay, I'm gonna put him in my little tray right here. And then let's pop these off. So from this point that I've left on, it is going to put on multiple areas of new growth. Again, you can take it down further. I just, didn't have to. So again, this guy's going back. These new growth, all from just the cuttings I've been taking. Okay, so now that we have this beautiful boy, we are going to peel away. Let's see how deep I'm going to take this. I think I'm going to get rid of, maybe we'll bury two. Let's see what we feel like doing. Maybe we'll bury two. And then I'm going to take one of these upper leaves off. And then I will leave it like that. So I'm exposing this node. I want to leave a little bit of leaf. I mean, you don't have to. You could take it down all the way, but just so it can photosynthesize, and it'll be just fine. But I will have this set of nodes to bury and this set of nodes to bury. So next, with the root right cubes, they do come with a hole already prepared. You want to make sure you've moistened them, but this hole is never big enough for the cuttings. So I make sure I really get in there, because you don't want to damage your cutting when you're trying to push it in there. So really get in there, make yourself a lot of space, and then we can do that. I use a rooting hormone. You don't have to, it's optional, but I either use this, which is a powder form, which I've used for years, and then I've also been experimenting with this, trying it out this year, seeing how it is, and that is a gel. But for today, I'm gonna go ahead and use my little powder. So I'm just gonna pop some. Oops, that's way too much. Don't do that. I'm just wild today. And then you're gonna cover your nodes. Get your nodes all nice and covered with your powder. And then we're simply going to pop this bad boy in there. And again, I'm just trying to get the nodes. The nodes that I exposed, I want them within this block. And that's it. You want to make sure you're labeling it. So I got my label here, and that's going to go right here in the block, and it'll go in my tray. Now a tray, you want to make sure you have water in the bottom, and this is going to go under a humidity dome. And oh, I spilled dirt everywhere. Under a humidity dome and on a heat mat inside. So these are some of my babies. We'll see how they do.